but
true.
he had furnished it with brand new there a few times and then go home. But he was that serious.
Wow.
And introduced me to all his family in Busia.
Wow.
Like, that guy was insane.
He loved you.
No, he did, for real. I know now he's trying to act like, no, but the truth is... Facts
remain facts. You're under the same record label, Black Market. How does it happen? What is the environment?
I am happy to announce that we rarely see each other. Like, the good thing with Black Market Records, they're so confidential. Everything is kept confidential and separate. You know, they deal with each artist individually.
Oh yeah.
When they're dealing with me, they don't bombard me and tell me anything about what's going on his side, and vice versa. I'm sure they don't.
What about Tambalakati? No musanga. Let's assume.
I don't keep beef. Why would I be the one with beef when I'm the one who left? So even I feel guilty. So I'm the one to say like, hi. You know, if I see him, I'll be like, hi. You know, if a lot of people ask me, are you ready to work with him? I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, before we let go of that conversation, I'm really interested. I really want to know how the conversation of let's go and do the HIV test came up. And then Nagana. You know, most of the times, omuntu oyinza osooka n'omugamba katugende twekebeze. And then abantu abasinga they try to dodge or they play around with, okay, we shall go next month and bichi. And then actually a bell rings in your head, in your mind, and you're like, this person might be.
It was obvious. You know, as a lady, men always are like, hey, you know, we go to the bed. And I'm like, hello, Sebo, test fast.
Later.
And what even impressed me more with him is he kept saying, I want to be with you forever, and sex is nothing to rush. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who says that? And those are things that even made me love him more. Because most men are like, no, tonight, now. You know what I'm saying? Men, and you're like, I've said no. But he was like, no problem. So he'd bring it up like once a month, and I'm like, test. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, no problem, because we're going to be together forever. What's the hurry? So that's kind of what kept me on the hook for about 2.5 months. Then finally, of course, being a man...
200.
So finally, of course, being a man, you can only take so much. Now we've got an apartment, and now we're staying there together. I wasn't there permanently, but on and off. Now the things became a bit heated, and I'm like, my friend, forget. That's even how I left. I said, guy, it's not happening. So I said, I'm out. You know, since you've refused to take the test, I can't continue risking my life. I'm out.
Did he explain why he refused to take the test?
He kept saying he's not ready, he's not ready. You're ready till when? It's 2.5 months. And then you're saying you're not ready. I think you're the one who wants. So decide.
Katatumba, you didn't want. You were comfortable
Of
just
course.
cuddling
No,
and just being there.
Yeah, cuddling, kissing, hugging.
Angela. You are a woman.
But I know so many girls-
Ebintu ebyo mubyagala nnyo okusinga abasajja.
Never.
Eee.
Come here, I can wait. I'm telling you the truth. Even my first husband. All that happened when I got married. We dated for 6 months, and I was a virgin.
What?
Yeah. So when sex is just mental. My mom always said to me, it's just mental. If you put it in your mind that you must have something, then you must have it. But if you put it in your mind like it's not a big deal, you can live without.
Oba oli eyo ng'olina endowooza ng'eya Angela mbadde nsaba essaawa zino gikyuse man. Gikyuse.
Yeah, sex is not everything. It's not.
Wow. Abaana bali abasinga ab'obuwala, they don't ask the question you asked Andre.
They just go. No, stop.
Aga Katonda mugulu. I think things just happen like that, and then nebejjusa luvannyuma. Or when they've done it, that's when they now ask the question. What do you have to tell them?
I would love to tell them that life comes first. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much somebody is spending on you and is just heaven and doing everything and spending millions on you and all that. Life, when you learn to value your life first. Because look at Steve Jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Jobs had all the money in the world and I think on earth and in heaven. But his health. And he regretted it and he said it so many times. He goes, if I could just have my health. With all my money, I can't even buy my health. So health comes first. So I'll tell those girls nothing is more important than your life.
Olaba Angela mani gwatuulize essaawa zino omukyala ye wa ttabbu ky'oba omanya luli yavaayo n'agamba ye tasobola kukwata ttooke n'aliwaata ng'aliwaatira omusajja mbu omusange mu ntamu ng'agoya akawunga ku ddiru ki abasajja b'ennaku zino. I swear you said that and that is what we're going to talk about today. Olaba, when we look at the typical relationship wano mu Uganda, we attach culture a lot to it. Oba okitegeera? Oli waba akufunye naddala ng'oli Muganda. Angela, you're Muganda, you?
My dad was half. Okay, my dad's dad was Munyankole, but his mom was Ethiopian.
Okay.
And then my mom is half Muganda and half Mutoro. So of course I go with my dad. I go with my dad's dad, who's Munyankole. So I'm technically a Munyankole.
Okay, so when someone gets you, they expect you to know how to kugoya karo, they expect you to at least know how to wash dishes.
It depends. Who expects me?
The man you've gotten.
And that's the thing, Chengamba. It depends on you. That's how you have to choose the man you want. Even that Andrew of yours, he understood who I was. Ask him.
Andrew of yours.
He was the one cooking for me.
Andrew of ours.
He was the one cooking for me.
Olimba.
And he's an excellent cook.
Like look into the camera and say that.
I swear to God. He was
and ring a bejiko nga Katatumba oli wali osazeko. Olaba TV. Omubulira ebiri ku social media.
Yeah, he was the one cooking.
Oh,
ask him. I'm telling you.
Wallahi nga tutambudde wano mu basajja ebyaddala abasajja 10 mu Kampala wano ofunayo omu oba ekitundu ky'omu asobola obeera n'omukazi bw'atyo.
No, let me tell you. It's not that. You see, the most important thing is to eat. That is the most important. That's what matters.
It doesn't matter how the food comes.
Is on the table. So it's just sad that a lot of cultures, actually very few cultures, because worldwide, women are independent and they just hire people to do all that. But in Africa, it's like, oh my God, what? Abroad, if you say you don't cook, it's not a big deal. But here in Uganda, you can see it became news. It even went to Kenya. The news followed me in Kenya. It became like shocking. But we're in a .com era of women working. Women hustle too. You know what I'm saying? We're not more superhuman that we hustle the same way out there. We get home and then it's me now to add on extra Superman qualities and then I find effort to cook and also have sex. Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So these days, and you as a woman, or kumanya level yo. A man who understands your hustle and who knows that just get the money, hire people to do all those domestic chores.
Wanji.
Yeah. So I would not be with a man, like you're saying, who's going to say, Nedda, Angela, Manange, Oinoku, Fumbiro, Noku, Oinoku. What they say, kneeling down, Kufamira,
Kufukamira.
Then if you want all that, look for the girl who'll do all that. So it's about choice and know your level, know your style, know your type.
Waliwe aliyagamba, she did not just say that kumpeo.
She did.
You can join the conversation now. Tubulire ndowooza yongo. Itira kuno tumusamwenda bbiri emunoti bbiri emunoti bbiri. Angela Katatumba is the type of woman every day you'll order out, you'll go eat out. Tagenda kwa. Do you wash
hiring?
clothes?
No, I'm telling you, but what about hiring? The maids, the kick, and in fact, even he saw it, like with Andre at the house. I would always get the housekeepers to come wash his clothes, wash everything, everything. I never did anything, but everything was done on time.
Omusajja bw'amukwana. Do you like blame yourself in one way or the other?
If what?
Ng'omusajja akwanya oyo omuntu gw'olese okuyamba.
If a man, let me tell you, you can't control because even abantu abamanyi kufumba the best.
Babendako.
Thank you. Nabo babaleka. Even those ones who are the best in somersaulting in bed, nabo babaleka. But when you understand that those are not things that guarantee a successful relationship, you stop focusing on them. Just be independent, do the best, make money. That's what that's money is what guarantees the best relationship. It's what guarantees happiness. You know what I'm saying? So focus on that. If it's food and the man you've noticed he's on, make sure you come up with like my mom. She always made sure dinner was ready at like 6 or 7 on time.
But
my dad was the happiest, but she was always supervising. I never saw my mom cooking. She was always supervising and make sure that's two yesterday, adding more salt, adding more paprika, adding more this. You supervise.
What you're saying right now is true. Naye waliwo abakirabo bubi nga bagamba bana abaana baba bakuzibwa bubi. I know
you be there in your local culture. Be there. Us will be moving. Kuza bubi when I'm making my money.
Okay. It's all about money.
You be there in your poverty, but bakukuziza bulungi nnyo. Si bwekiri?
Bakuze bulungi nnyo omanyi oba obezo
bakukuziza nti no guma paka bakukube n'eriiso nevaamu but guma. That is how here they are trying to suffer. Because frankly, if you love your wife, nolaba omukazi wo omwagala nnyo, why would you want to overburden her? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want to take the burden off her so she can also be a bit independent and not be so demanding and dependent? Later, solity. Later, mata. Even you get tired. So why don't you help each other, and then you both hustle, keep her busy, and then you hire people to do the domestic work as you both, do other things.
Waliwo abantu abali so particular when it comes to naddala ebintu ng'ebya culture abayagala waba afunye nga Angela.
Then that one cannot look at me because it's not happening.
Tojja gendayo.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying know your type, know your person. If you are that particular and then you look at Angela, you're lying.
Naye Angela omusajja ayinza okwagala essaawa zino ng'alaba Angela Katatumba.
Then he needs to know me.
Then gye bujjeyo mu maaso n'awulira nga ate ayagala something from the roots.
He's lying because if you're going, unless you're going to pretend, because that's what the dating process is all about. Dating nga ngumulaba each other nga mwetegereza each other nogamba ono tajja kunkolera kanviire. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the dating process is about. So it's not saying I'm a very, very local man and I want to marry Beyonce. Good luck. You know what I'm saying?
Jamafunanga alina sente akunafuya oti ng'ate munnakyalo ng'ali mungu balwasa nga bana naye ng'aziyina.
Still, you also girls have to value themselves and be like, no, that's not for me. Because we're just pretending, and then you can only pretend for so long, and then everybody stands up, and then you hate each other, and then you divorce.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of pretense going on in this culture. There's a lot of dependency. Women are raised to go and pretend. Then the real girl stands up, and the man is like, oh my God.
Bagamba nti omwenkanankano mungi ennaku zino. That's what they say. You've been, it's not called emancipation. The women have been, you've raised up so high at the bar and almost equal to the men, abasinga bagamba, and it's a problem.
How is that a problem?
It's difficult for someone, omusajja okuva eri n'asanga omukazi, n'amukwana. Kati now like you, Katatumba, someone coming to you, I don't even know bagenda kuvaawa.
They are there, I wish you. They are there. And very many.
Are you currently in a relationship with them?
I am.
Hey!
I've been after about 3 months after I left Andre.
Nga you move on quickly, Angela.
Of course, next.
Nga you move on quickly.
You have to.
What is his name?
He's there.
Just say Guys, we're live on Facebook. You can join the conversation 792-102-102. Abasinga kumwe mga tusobola bera na mukazi nga tasobola at least yadde okwoza ayakagoya akamwe waka oba just once in a while nga ku weekend n'afumba. Angela Katatumba is saying throw all that in the trash. If you have money, you can order out, you can eat out, or you can have someone do that for you. The most important thing is muli de.
And are you dressed well? I think it's clean.
Let me take a quick break. When I come back, we're still continuing the conversation. Join us on 792-102-102. This is the mid-morning.